Donovan has his own rivalry behind the bar scene, and he's trying to one-up Chuck in a mixology showdown.
Chuck, you don't work here. In fact, you don't work anywhere. And yet, I've got a Ferrari.
This episode didn't have any special guests like last time, but Chuck's back. Yay! I know how much you all just really enjoyed Chuck, the owner's son. Remember him? Remember him, Chuck? So, yay! I guess they needed a token white character for a couple episodes. Diversity.
What is it? Well, I named it after my mom. It's called the Mother Chucker.
What a sick joke!
It is a sick joke.
This place needs its own signature drink. And I'm just the guy to invent it. For my club? No, you mean my father's club.
So him and Donovan decide to compete to see who will create the best signature drink for the Z Lounge. Donovan, we see later that he has his spicy concoction that he calls the Z-Teeny, while we see Chuck currently making his Mother Trucker named after his mother.
Chuck, that was a tip for the bartender. I got a little tip for him. Don't leave money lying around.
While the roommate chaos unfolds,
JT, is your mother sick? No.
Nick is irritated beyond relief with Shelly intruding on his home turf after staying the whole weekend at JT's house, at the JT's townhouse for the weekend. And I'm like, damn, they must have been stinking up the house up. He was talking about in it all weekend. I mean, they must have been banging up the walls and some more shit, because he is irritated, okay? Because no way do you hate Shelly that much until she gave him a reason to.
If we knew someone who managed the bar.
She comes over as the gang is talking about, or indirectly talking about, as JT hints that he wants a party for his birthday. And because this aired in January in episode 11, which I am skipping because that's a Christmas episode, so I'll be posting that for Christmas. It's a Christmas episode that aired in December, and they've been together for 4 months. I think it's safe to assume that JT is a Capricorn, and his birthday is January 13th. Wow, Jason George, who plays the character of JT, his birthday is February 9th in real life, making him an Aquarius. So, now that I think about it, considering the next episode is a Valentine's Day episode, yeah, we'll assume he's a January Capricorn, even though he compartmentalizes his emotions to save face and, save the drama. It really gives me Aquarius vibes. So maybe in sidereal astrology for my astrology girlies that he is an Aquarius. They plan on a Z Lounge party for JT as they play pool, only for Shelly to come knocking at the door, absolutely ruining Nick's mood. I mean, even Donovan could feel that.
Guess you're screwed, JT. Yeah, it's too bad for me. Party.
Go over, old man River. There's a pool shark in the water and he smells blood. Do over. I called it. That knockers interference.
I'll get it.
Hey, what's she doing here? We have furniture that isn't here as much as she is.
Nick said that there's furniture not even there as much as she is, and he's just so irritated. Even Donovan can feel the disdain coming off the board. He just gets irritated. He mentioned that she's basically overstaying her welcome at the townhouse in his eyes, drinking all the food, eating all the drinks, and just getting back shots on the pool table in a few episodes from now. Spoiler alert.
It's my Dan Marino muff.
So easy, tell me, how is your life as a youngster?
Ruthless, my style.
My Dan Marino muff.
I'm sorry.
So she finally puts the nail in the coffin when she takes JT's turn and ends up ruining his favorite mug that he's had since he was a junior in high school. So it really meant something to him.
It's my Dan Marino muff.
Oh, Nick, I'm sorry.
I've had it ever since junior high.
Well, don't worry, man. We're gonna buy you another one.
You can't. It was an heirloom. My dad
And
bought me
so
this mug at a gas
she throws the dirt on the coffin by saying that she's going to go get him another beer, only to see that there is nothing to drink in the entire refrigerator. And so that makes it even worse.
Hey, Nick, I have a Princess Di mug you could have.
Don't you have to be stupid somewhere else?
JT, Is your mother sick?
Like Bambi.
Welcome back to Looking Like Bambi, the only place where we hold these characters accountable. And I just want to get a little bit serious and include a disclaimer for anyone that this episode does have a touch of ED, and we may laugh about it, but
Bitch dependency is no laughing matter. Addiction to a bitch can fuck with your friends, your health, and scary enough, even your money. It's a disease, Tom.
Wait, what was your name again?
yeah, and I did want to include a few numbers in the description and on the screen if you are someone you know is going through an eating disorder or anything of the sort. That could be depression, suicidal ideologies, but I have it at the bottom of the screen. Welcome back to Looking Like Bambi, the only place where we hold these characters accountable for every girlfriend that overstays her welcome, every lasagna we throw up, every very spicy martini, and we tally out the points and we let you know if Shelly and JT are really good for each other. So to do that, I'm your host. I'm Bambi. Stick with me. I'll stick with you. And this is my tarot deck. Let's get into it, y'all.
Crying about this nigga, bitch. Is you okay? Bitch, he left you for dead. Bitch, I'm throwing tomatoes. Sick about a nigga with no money, bitch. I hate all this ass, all these titties, and I still ain't got no waist, hoe.
We see JT fake eating his sandwich as Nick is standing in the refrigerator looking for his apple juice. And he's sounding just like Eve in a barbershop.
Who drank my goddamn apple juice?
Be who you are. Last week, you wanted to be Smokey from Friday. This week, you want to be Eve from the
Stop
barbershop.
cussing. This ain't Def Comedy Jam.
What's next? Bambi from Looking Like Bambi? But I digress. Anyway, he's in there looking for his apple juice.
Oh, hey, Nick. I didn't know you were home.
That's apple juice.
Y'all always have good stuff here.
We used to. What are you doing?
Oh, I got you guys a remote caddy. This way, all of your remote controls are together in one convenient spot. And it's wicker.
A remote cat? JT, does Shelly know restraint?
Nick is upset because Shelly is always there. She's turning his bachelor pad into her second home.
What? It's TiVo. Talk to me.
What's wrong?
Is your name TiVo?
Put in the comments which roommate you would be in this situation and what would you do if you had to get into the middle of your best friend and your significant other.
Was that on at 10 o'clock?
What did you do?
Well, I TiVo'd a very special judge in Amy. You should watch it with us. Della Reese is guest starring.
Goody.
The only reason I added this was because the name Judge and Amy sounded so familiar, but I was thinking of the show Ally McBeal before the results came up. So here I am showing my age because I definitely remember this show coming on, that Judge and Amy show coming on after Mad About You. And then I realized I was thinking of the show Mad About You when she said Judge and Amy. I was thinking of the show Ally Mc. Anyway, I really show my age here.
Hey, you guys. Finally tore yourself away from your booty buddy.
Later at Diva Style, Janie says something about booty buddies, and I'm not one to kink shame, but the whole time I was thinking he just ate my ass, he wanna switch. Now I'm eating his ass when she said that.
Really hungry. I'm skipping today. I'm going to the office supply store.
Second time this week. What's his name?
Why do you always assume there's a man?
Janie is worried about Rita, and she is suspecting that she may be going back down her path of anorexia, which she hasn't been through since she was in her modeling days.
Shelly. We need to talk. Keep your voice down. The mannequins have ears.
And so she decides that she's going to try to entice Rita with a little bit of her homemade lasagna.
Are you sure? Well, we went to the movies this weekend and we always share a foot-long hot dog, extra large popcorn, sugar babies, and a Diet Coke. She didn't eat anything, and I ended up with the stomachache. What about the guy with the gun? What guy with the gun? The one who forced you to eat all that.
That she calls her special dish in hopes that it will help lure her away from the thought of not eating.
Before we do that, I thought I could make her some of my meat lovers lasagna. Oh, girl, that stuff attempts Gandhi. You know the secret's in the cheese. Well, do you use a special kind? No, just a lot.
Shelly decides that she's going to make some of her fudge.
Dessert? I'll make fudge.
Something about that fudge, just nobody has time for it. Nobody really wants some of Shelly's fudge.
Honey, why don't you just bring the napkins?
6.5 hours later.
So she tells her that she should just bring the napkins.
Rescue, I made Rita a batch of fudge. No need. My lasagna saved Rita's life. So she ate? Well, she didn't want to at first, but I put a little sauce on her nose and she dug right in. See, you got me all worried for nothing. Rita's fine. This would make a great inspirational story for Oprah. Jamie, you made a lasagna, not an oral vaccine.
And for a second there, it really seemed like it was working.
I'm so stuffed, I may have to run home and put on my all-you-can-eat buffet pants.
You can't even count how many hits a bitch connected to me, because wasn't no hits connected. Probably 2. If y'all just look at it for what it is, bitch, shit's edited.
Y'all better leave, because I'm about to eat so much, I'm going to have to take off my pants.
Shelly is constantly hanging around Nick's apartment, and it's upsetting Nick and his homeboys. He can't even walk around naked anymore with the boys hanging out without her coming in.
It's quick! Nick, the lady, and the crowd goes by.
Congratulations, you won.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm hanging out. Of course, not as much as you.
We find out right along with Nick that JT gave Shelly a key without letting him know.
How did you get in here anyway?
Oh, JT gave me a key.
What? You mean you stole a key?
That's how she got into the townhome. So now he's just looking stupid, feeling stupid, and just plain naked and stupid.
This is my townhouse too.
I thought it was your dojo.
The problem is Nick is annoyed, and we all been there. Your bestie boo gets a new boo, and all of a sudden they're everywhere. They're eating your good snacks, drinking your apple juice, and just taking up all your space and breathing your air. And it's a whole kind of shift. So I get it. So now Nick is giving Grumpy Bear, and he feels like his territory is just being overstepped. And that's understandable for a grown-ass man. So it makes sense that he feels that way. So Shelly shows that she has something to prove being here with her key, and this is just not stopping me from giving out these points, okay?
Why not just buy you some haterade? How much is it? Hate 50?
This intruder claims you gave her a key and free access to our home.
We see more and more that it's not just Shelly. Nick has a almost impossible to achieve, downright petty high standards when it comes to potential girlfriends in his life.
Were you naked boxing again?
No, it was jujitsu.
And we will see that more in a few episodes from now when he finally gets his girlfriend on the show.
I was giving Shelly a key. I'm sorry, man.
Man's home is his castle. And she just saw the crown jewels.
Please, you seen one, you seen them all.
All right. Now, first of all, Shelly, that just ain't true. And secondly, you two are friends. All right, now make up.
I just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it. be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school? No. I just have a lot of feelings. Okay, go home.
Come on, you guys. It's my birthday. Do it for me as a gift, all right? That's all I want. And a party.
All right.
We got JT the peacemaker over here, caught in the middle, trying to balance his romantic relationship with Shelly and his long-standing friendship with his boy Nick. The whole thing comes to a head at JT's birthday over at the Z Lounge, and geez Louise, it just gets to a damn point, okay?
I am so glad I put out that fire. Being caught between Nick and Shelly really sucks.
JT, I don't know, man. That forest fire looks like it might still be smoldering.
He thinks that everybody is keeping cool and that he handled it, and Donovan says no, it's still sizzling at this point.
You have the honor of trying the one, the only, C-Team.
My tongue is numb.
So his birthday party forces him to, as my dad would say, cowboy up and confront his tensions directly and beg his two friends to reconcile.
But I made you some of my own special brownies.
Oh, this is so... Oh, that is so good.
JT, you should have told me you weren't in the mood for sweets. I could have whipped you up a batch of my fudge.
No, sure you gave me plenty. Look, the last thing I want is you making me fudge.
Nothing says celebration like your best friend and your girlfriend having a passive-aggressive showdown in front of all your guests. So they're literally fighting over JT's attention, essentially. The speeches gave mismatch energy, okay? Right along with the people in the room just giving off the same mismatch energy.
To my bootylicious boyfriend.
Which were hilarious until she called him bootylicious. And I'm just like, how are you not happy that she told them you were doing the dancing in the bedroom, but you okay with being called bootylicious? I'm just not understanding that. Stop calling it bootylicious, because Shelly, you're gonna get a point every single time, okay? Everyone, and by everyone I mean Nick and Shelly, and everybody, they're being like major mood kills. You can feel JT's embarrassment through the screen. It's his birthday. He just wants to sit there and use brownies so he doesn't have to eat Shelly's fudge. But no, he's stuck in the middle playing the therapist to two grown-ass adults. A classic trope that I think they did perfectly.
And you never lose your cool. That is impressive. Happy birthday.
Well said, crouching tiger, naked dragon.
Now just cool it, you guys.
Just stay out of this.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with you.
Right, this is between me and your little pushy girlfriend.
Oh no, I'm caught up in that.
JT tries to be the peacemaker once again, only to get slashed in the face by Nick and Shelly. Did I mention that it's his birthday?
You be wearing this drink.
Well, damn it, we'll be wearing matching outfits.
That's enough.
Shelly and Nick splash champagne in JT's face on his birthday, and that gets both of them a point. Not Nick. This gets Shelly and JT a point. JT gets a point because you overdid the peacemaker role. Yes, you did, JT. Yes, for your birthday, but also you can't control two grown-ass adults with the silent treatment towards the root of the situation. You can't do that. That's the root of the problem, and you're just ignoring it. Shelly gets a point because it's obvious. That's your nigga on his birthday, girl. You splashed him on his birthday, girl. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You better shut up. Happy birthday, JT.
I only like the crumply top part of the coffee cake. And kids are starving all over the world. So get them the bottom part.
Well, I like the whole thing. I'll take Shelly's.
Rita and Janie agree that Shelly needs to apologize to Nick for what she did, because yes, she was trying to prove something to everybody, but at the same time, Janie says that Shelly showed her ass at the birthday party and that she's pretending it never happened, even though Shelly said that Nick was the one showing us. But if I'm not mistaken, both of them threw champagne in JT's face. So just for her to say that Nick started all this, no, he didn't really. He was just feeling territorial about his space and that he wanted her to get out of it. So they both need to apologize, but Shelly really needs to apologize.
Don't give me your judgment on humps, because I can hump right back and give you change. And Rita, I hope you don't think you're fooling anybody.
What?
You didn't eat. What do you mean she didn't eat?
I just had a huge piece of coffee cake.
Then what's this? It's coffee cake.
Funny story. I stopped at Dunkin' and bought myself a donut, so I pretended to eat Janie's cake because I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Too late. I got up at 6 a.m. to make this coffee cake. Got me looking like Boo Boo the Fool sitting your bony ass on it. Rita, stop with the BS.
Okay, I'm busted. The truth is, I ate half a pan of Shelley's fudge for breakfast. It was so good I couldn't stop myself.
You like Shelley's fudge? Okay, now we know you're lying.
Meanwhile, they all clocked that. I hate saying clock. They all clocked that she didn't really eat, and that she didn't eat the coffee cake, and that she actually hid it behind her back. And they figure out what's going on.
This is how it started last time.
No, that was completely different. I was modeling. I had to be skinny. Now I'm just broke and depressed.
That's no reason to starve yourself.
And Shelley is right.
You know what? You guys don't get it. In the past 2 months, I lost all my money and got kicked out of my house. My weight is the one thing I can control.
You just insist that she's okay, only to really reveal that it's the money issue that's really causing her not to eat. She says she can't eat because all she's thinking about is her past life and just how she used to be able to afford things that she loves. But Janie's motherly energy is not having none of that, and she is overly involving herself, which she is known to do, but this time it's out of concern and out of care, unlike Shelley, who is overstaying her welcome at the townhouse, and she's doing it out of love, but she's ignoring the boundary issues at the deeper root of everything. And then to make it even worse, the alcohol is spicy. So it's like, Jesus, Janie is upset that Rita didn't eat the coffee cake that she made and that she lied about eating Shelley's fudge. But once again, nobody is eating Shelley's fudge. So they knew she was lying.
Yeah. But if I ever catch you throwing out my food, I'ma snap all the heels off your Jimmy Choos. Damn, Janie, that's a little harsh. Tough love, baby. Tough.
I do not like how she shoved the food down Rita's mouth. I've never had an eating disorder, but I am somebody that struggles with gaining weight, and sometimes I struggle with eating in general. Like, I could probably just off and on with my weight, but I've never had a full-blown eating disorder as the one that Rita described, like doing it for a job and to keep her job. We find out that it's the fact that she doesn't have money that's really keeping her in this state of mind. Now, I'm not going to shame, or I really didn't do much information, but I don't think that shoving food down her mouth and forcing her to eat is the way to go. But in her case, it might be. I don't know, because I just feel like that was a little bit too much on top of her drinking. Like, I don't know, I'm not sure, but this episode should have a trigger warning for anybody that's going through something like this, and I did want to include a few numbers in the description and on the screen if you are someone you know is going through an eating disorder or anything of the sort. That could be depression, suicidal ideologies, but I have it at the bottom of the screen. And while his disappointment of Shelley's presence stems more from his desire to find his own partner, his own ideal partner, and his feelings that JT is now settling down and leaving him behind, it's obvious Nick values his space as his sanctuary and resents any disturbances to his manly pursuits that define his lifestyle. It's a territory thing, and Shelley's presence trespasses his personal space and disrupts his routines.
So you've got jokes?
No. Look, I've been thinking, and maybe I have been a little inconsiderate, acting like I live here too. Just because JT is my boyfriend doesn't mean that I should ignore your feelings. I like to think that we're friends too.
Yeah.
It really is showing the growing pains that come with navigating evolving relationships and the maturity of saying sorry and forgiving. It proves loyalty, yes, and it solidifies the bonds, of course, in the face of dating. But it will cause drama.
I'm a little greedy when it comes to apple juice.
I'll work on that.
And in return, it does put his loyalty at the test. My question is, if this happened in real life, despite the squabbles, would the foundation of this relationship still be played as jokes? Like, here, their friendship is strong. Their conflict is actually not that serious of a threat, I guess, but a more relatable comedic dramatization. But if this happened in real life, would you still be friends? So let me know in the comments. Shelley comes over with a little surprise for Nick.
A chalice!
She gets him a chalice with his name on it.
Players need a chalice.
Well, it's the least I could do after breaking your favorite mug.
She said that good bling is waterproof and apple juice proof. So that was really sweet of her to come over and just give him that gift. That was really sweet of her.
I'll call before I come over.
It's so nice. I don't want to wet up the bling.
Go ahead. Good bling is waterproof and apple juice proof.
My fave.
Oh, no. Do I need to hide the breakables?
No, we may not.
what Shelly got me.
That's nice. But, don't you guys think you owe me an apology?
For what?
JT talking about, all right, now who's going to apologize to me? Like, boy, go ahead on somewhere. Your birthday was 24 hours ago. Ain't nobody thinking about you. They said he's milking the birthday thing.
Okay, people, you've had time to sample. What do you think?
It was great. I loved it.
I had 2 of them. Here we go.
So right back at the Z Lounge, it's time to try the new Z-Teeny.
Yes, we have a winner.
They lied and say they had 2 of them, but they was really talking about Chuck's new Z-Teeny.
Turncoats.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
And he calls them turncoats. I don't know what a turncoat is, but I don't know. That's getting a little racist. Don't you think?
I don't know, I kind of liked it.
Oh, thank you, Rita.
Hey, it's the only thing that killed the taste of Shelly's fudge.
So that was season 1, episode 13 of Eve. And I really hope y'all enjoyed that one. The Christmas episode will be coming during Christmas, but other than that, I'm just gonna keep going. Like I said, I'm saving that Christmas episode for Christmas. This is my tarot deck. Verse SPO Tarot, verse SPO VIRCSPIO. If you want to get a reading from me or just want more, the first one is always free and it is simply a yes or no question. So all of that will be in the socials. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. It was kind of fun. The next episode is a Valentine's Day episode, I think. I probably won't be skipping that one. I don't know. I might. It's my channel, so it ain't like nobody watching it anyway. Anywho, I can't lie. I might not skip the next episode because it gives me the vibes that maybe at one point they the people who were watching said that they wanted Shelly with Nick, because I even asked Brian Hook, who plays Nick, but he didn't message me back on Threads if at one point did the ratings slide to a more of Nick and Shelly. But okay, I don't know. Anywho, I hope y'all enjoyed that one. Get ready for the next one. This is Looking Like Bambi. I'm Bambi. Peace out, y'all.
Like Bambi.
On to episode 14. This is my tarot deck. First SPO Tarot. You can get a reading. The first one is always free, even though it's just a yes or no question. If you want to know more about that, it will be in my socials.
Baby in my wave like a damn tree. Bad bitch, she wear deer on her body, look like Bambi.